Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I need to show you my match history, but before I do, there's slight spoilers for this past Monday's stream. So if you want to check out that stream, it was my birthday stream. I was trying to guilt Yostar into giving me better tiles because it was my birthday. I was trying to be a little emotionally manipulative. I'm going to spoil what happened in that stream in 3, 2, 1. Folks, I don't know what happened. I genuinely, I don't know what's going on. I can only get second and third place. Now, before we start complaining and belly aching too much, this is technically an infinite money glitch. Like, if I only get seconds and thirds for the rest of my life, I will continue ranking up. It'll be fine. It's an infinite money glitch, but it's a slow infinite money glitch. And you want to know what else is frustrating? We're not allowed to want anything else, because as soon as we beg out loud, oh, it'd be nice to not get second or third, that monkey's paw is gonna curl, and oh baby, we are gonna get smited into oblivion with 5 fourth place finishes in a row. You know it and I know it. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room, and I accept my life as an NPC. I accept that I can only get second and third place while I watch others either have the worst day of their lives or get the mandate of heaven. Folks, as we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Toa writes, Yusong, you helped me get into, you helped me get into Mahjong a while ago, but I never actually played much. I was just learning it for Yakuza completion. Now that I'm getting into it for real, I've ranked up from novice to adept in Mahjong Soul in only a few days of playing, and I went to my first in-person game last week despite social anxiety. Let's go. And I can't wait to go again tomorrow. The meetup had multiple kinds of Mahjong going on, so when the organizer asked what I was there to play, he was pleasantly surprised to hear me, a white girl in her early 20s, say that I was there for Riichi because they've been looking for more players. At first, I had barely any idea what I was doing, but by the last hanchan of the night, I was winning. Let's go. It was a wonderful time, and I'm planning to keep going every week from now on. Thank you so much for this comment. It almost made me cry reading it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, I don't know, being brave enough to go, because that's exactly how I felt before playing Riichi Mahjong in real life, despite the fact that I was like, you know, I'm no newbie to the game. You know what I mean? I've played Chinese Mahjong before, as well as, you know, so the tiles weren't exactly new to me, and I played like a gazillion hours of this game. We're on a Malcolm Gladwell 10,000 hours BS, so thank you so much for sharing. That genuinely meant a lot to me, just to be able to read, and I'm so happy that I could even be tangentially related in this journey whatsoever. For anyone who's listening and thinking about, you know, either playing Riichi Mahjong and making friends online or in real life. Thank you so much. Folks, speaking of being thankful, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month. What the fuck? As well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody docs, our Riichi Mahjong strategy docs that I myself have written. And I also do a little bit of blogging on there, but the blogging is free. You don't even need a Patreon account. You can just kind of read the blog posts if you're the type of sicko that's kind of into twisted stuff like that. I want to give a quick welcome to Ophelion and Grumpy Bubby. Thank you so much. That is Bubby. Yes, I have the font extremely small. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. It means the world to me. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and it allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. So for that, I'm very, very grateful. A lot of illegal activity is happening right now, okay? I'm watching season 1 of Breaking Bad. A lot of illegal activity is happening. A Crosslord is not folding. Very scary that they jammed the Dora into Right Lord's dealer, Riichi. I don't really know what's going on there. How did my hand feel? It felt okay, don't get me wrong, but we were so far away from Tenpai that I had to bust it down origami style and just fold. Like, there's no way we were earnestly playing that hand. At the time of the Riichi, it wasn't like, oh, we're 2 tiles away from Tenpai with a guaranteed good weight and 55,000 different Yaku worth of value in our hand. Like, that wasn't unfortunately happening. So I gotta lay this hand down. Right, Lord, if you want to repeat in East 1, that's fine. I just don't want to ruin my life in East 1. I actually just want to experience a little bit more of the game before I ruin my own life. I'm also trying to pay attention because 8 of characters was safe. It is unfortunately now no longer that safe, and now it is safe once again, because a Crosslord changed their hand in the middle of that. So they cut the 8, a Crosslord changed their hand, And then that 8 of characters could have genuinely dealt in. The likelihood of that was astronomically low. Don't get me wrong, but it's like you got to be careful for things like this. Why? Because I'm paranoid. I'm a paranoid Peter right now. A lot of people got a lot of scary things going on in the discards, and I just don't want to find out. I'm sticking my head in the sand. I'm folding all of my tiles. I don't want to find out what everyone else is going for. I am glad that I can have a guaranteed Genbutsu Greg tile at the end of the game. That's huge. That's genuinely huge. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. Last night, I wanted to see what all the fuss was about, so I started watching basketball. Folks, I don't know how to tell you this. I guess I'm a jock. Like, I don't know. I was never a jock growing up, and I'm bad at playing sports, but and I'm a little, like, embarrassed to admit this. I've been watching sports. I don't know. So last night for me, you're watching this in advance. I'm recording this in the past. Hang on. This is not a terrible punt. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 shapes in my hand. Folks, you're gonna think that I have no chutzpah. You're gonna think that I have no like effort to live. Wait, hang on. I'm not finding the right words. You think that I've given up, but I haven't. My hand is just bad. My hand is unironically bad. East 1, repeat 1, no pawn, white DC. Like this no pawn, I think is defensible in a court of law, and I don't even have to plead temporary insanity. Like I'm fully sentient right now. Citation needed. I'm fully sentient right now, and the rest of my hand is just so bad. Now I would pawn the white dragon. Oh, and there it is. And don't you feel so much better? Zach Oyama voice on Very Important People. Don't you feel better? Come on, everybody. Give me a little clap. Now this is okay. What do I want to draw into? Another 2 of circles would go extremely hard. I would not turn up my nose for a 3 of circles. I would even be okay with a 4 of circles. That's how desperate I am. Okay, I mean, we could still draw into some good stuff, right? 7 of characters, 7 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo doesn't even feel that bad to draw into right now. So a lot of ways that we can improve the shapes that we have in this hand, and there's one of them, right? I'm gonna keep the Dora for a little bit longer. Don't get me wrong, it's a little greedy, right? The longer we keep the Dora, this ticking time bomb, the more likelihood that we deal in with the Dora. But the more likelihood we can do some of this as well. Holy bursh. So this hand went from a white dragon, maybe 1 Dora hand, into a white dragon, 2 Dora hand. And I'm telling you right now, if someone cuts the Dora, it's on sight. I'm gonna pawn. I'm genuinely gonna pawn. I want that Mongon threshold. I want that 4 Han to get that 8,000 points. It would feel nice. It would certainly feel nice, but can't turn down a Tenpai necessarily. Now it's a little tricky. Now that I'm in Tenpai, I don't know if I can pawn into the 2 of circles. It's not terrible. You know what I mean? It's genuinely not terrible. I have 3 Han 30. I have 3,900 points right now. If I pawn into the Dora, I have 4 Han something. It doesn't matter. Okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Good. I like that. Okay, white dragon, 2 Dora. I get to pick up Right Lord's Riichi stick from the night before because nobody won their Riichi stick, and that feels great. Now, don't get me wrong. This is just a temporary waiting room for my final destination, okay? We're going to get second. We're going to get third, and that's okay. This is just a nice detour in the first place cul-de-sac before we return to the third and second place mines. That's okay. It's genuinely okay. Other gamers would be upset by this. I'm not upset by this at all. I don't want any monkey's paws to curl, you know? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I like sports. And I haven't really been following the NBA the entire year, but I was talking about this on stream. Last night, for me, I watched Game 3 of the Spurs versus the Knicks. And I was watching it just to kind of be a hater because I was like, I think someone in the audience is going to get booed tonight. And then they were. And I was like, and so that's one of the primary reasons I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I mean, you got to be kidding me. This is really, really good. Our nut draw, besides getting into Tenpai, honestly, I would want to see a 6 of circles first. 6 of circles, and then we get to pawn and Shi and stuff. It's so good. A little bit of all simples never hurt nobody, you know what I mean? Left foot a weirdo pawn right now. A weirdo pawn by a crossword as well. This is not your C win. This is not your prevalent win. So I was literally going to say, and you don't have to believe me, I was literally going to say, wouldn't surprise me if they had red dragon or something else in their hand. They turned out they had a triplet of the green dragon. A crossorder is going for a half flush in the circle suit. Kind of a bummer, right? There's a chance that they have all the they have all the 8 of circles that we're waiting for right now. Let's hope that that's not the case. Do I ever just slam the like and subscribe button? Yeah, I think I absolutely do. If I draw into an 8 of circles specifically, it's so easy. It's Riichi Pinfu Red 5. Okay, there's a con. Now I have to slam the Riichi. Now I absolutely have to slam the Riichi. A lot of the 9s are gone, but I can't do anything about that. I wish I could do something about that, and I genuinely just can't. Like some philosophers that I know, I can't. Yeah, we just don't have all simples right now. Yusong, did you really get sidetracked by your 6 out of 10 philosophy joke? And so what if I did? Riichi Dora Red 5, Riichi Dora Red 5, we don't have a 4th on. I was trying to find a 4th on. This is good enough. This is genuinely good enough. Sure, the weight is not very good. You know what I mean? The weight is genuinely not very good. Me, when I'm a wrestler and I'm trying to make a specific class of wrestling, oh my god, but the value proposition simply goes wild. Now, I don't think we hit any Oradora because our character did not flash across the screen, and that's okay. I'm not gonna say no to this. Laura, tell me how to say no to this. It's okay. It's okay. This is my first time watching basketball. No, I haven't. My dad and I used to watch the Houston Rockets back in the when Yao Ming was having a moment in the NBA. And so this is not my first time watching basketball. And I also played a little basketball in like 6th and 7th grade. I was really bad at it. I think in my entire career, if you can call it that, I only made 1 basket, and it was a 2-pointer, you know? And I was genuinely not very good at basketball. That probably surprises 0 people. I think my layup is okay. I cannot do between the legs. That's very, very difficult for me. I can't do between the legs. I can do between the legs very slowly, and provided no one is trying to take the ball away from me. You know what I mean? Which never happens in a real game of basketball. Someone's usually trying to take the ball away from you. Spoilers, but it's absolutely true. I could pawn this. No memes, I could pawn this. I think this is slightly better because it gives us a chance to end on this the 3-4-4-4 shape. Like now, if we draw into 6 of characters, I get to win off of a 2 of circles, a 3 of circles, or a 5 of circles. So there's potentiality for a triple-sided banger. Welcome to the thumbnail kind of a moment if we get really lucky with a 6 of characters, no? So I played a little basketball. I still think that my layup is okay. Have I done a layup in the last decade? No, but this is some BS, like, overconfidence probably talking. I got a good drive. Obviously I don't, okay? But we can pretend that we live in a world where maybe I could show up to the local YMCA and still take some names. I don't know. I probably not. Definitely not. But I like to live in that fantasy. Okay, I am in Tenpai right now. What do I want to draw into? I mean, I don't really know. I guess I could draw into 2 of characters here and upgrade this hand. Whereas if I cut the 3 and we waited for the 6, it's really unlikely that I draw into an 8 and upgrade that hand. And also, if I upgraded it, a lot of the 9s would already be gone. So not a great moment for me. Me dealing into a crossword, also not a great moment for me, but at least this is a 2-han moment. And I told you, there was just a fleeting moment in the first place, detour. It's not it's not our final destination. And I'm okay with that. I'm genuinely okay with that. I'm not asking for anything more, Yostar. I'm not asking for anything more. Here's the thing that I noticed about the game last night. It seemed very physical. And I was like, is basketball, like, always this pushy? Because people were, like, pushing each other. And I was like, if I was playing in this game and someone pushed me and then laughed, I would literally start crying. I would literally start crying. There was a very physical moment where one player pushed another player and then, like, kind of laughed at them for not retaliating. And I was like, that's bullying. I just don't have I don't have the emotional fortitude to play basketball. I just don't. It's way too intense. You know what I mean? We love this hand, by the way. I unironically love this hand. It's Red Dragon, Red 5 Dora. I should maybe... Okay, we don't need every single last tiny drop of value in our hand. But it would be nice, I won't lie to you, it absolutely would be nice to draw into or chi into a 4 bamboo. I would chi into the 4 bamboo just because, you know, it locks in 2 tiles worth of value in our hand, and it's not a very easy tile. It's a very specific tile to come by, so no! Okay, that's really unfortunate. And I would still pawn into Red Dragon and probably cut this. Again, just trying to keep my options open to try to accept that 4 bamboo when it's all said and done. So it seemed like a very physical game last night, and I wasn't really rooting for anybody. I was doing the Marge Simpson. I just hope everyone has fun. Like genuinely, you know, it's just nice to watch an exciting game, and I think I've been getting spoiled. Like I don't know, like. Last year, I started watching baseball, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to support the local team. I'm going to support the Dodgers, and then they won baseball, and I was like, is it always this good? Is it always this good when you watch it? And so, I don't know, maybe I'll just support the team that wins. So, you know, I got zero loyalty whatsoever. I got zero. It's just nice to watch the team that you're rooting for win, I guess. Okay. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. It's not good. I have to pawn the Red Dragon and then cut the Dora. I will say I would also accept just drawing into it. Yeah. I'm okay with this Riichi. It's a dealer's Riichi. This might deal in. This might genuinely deal in, but I think that the value proposition is good enough. It looks like it's Pinfu, but for Pinfu, your pair is not allowed to be a dragon tile or a seat wind or a prevalent wind. It's just an annoying nuance of the game. But this is still Riichi Red 5 Dora on a triple-sided weight. It's a little unfortunate that the Red Dragon was drawn, but even had we waited 1 turn, we're gonna single tile wait for the 6 of characters. I don't think that's even that good. Just winning here would be awesome. Just being able to repeat in the dealer seat would be awesome. Quite frankly, it's an honor just to be nominated. It's an honor just to see the orange pixels of the Riichi button. Hugely dangerous tile in the 4 bamboo. We are getting really lucky today. Call me Daft Punk the way I'm getting lucky. Like this is fricked up. This is genuinely fricked up. Crossword throwing a 6 of characters, not necessarily a safe tile. I wouldn't be surprised if they were also playing aggressively and trying to stay in Tenpai. Let me see. Is this an elite ball nowhere? Yeah, you know ball. And you're sumoing right now. It's a half flush hand. That really stinks. I pay out a dealer penalty. Okay, here's the thing about this hand. I probably would have folded that one. Were we in the South rounds? Maybe. But like that 6 of characters discard in the last turn did not feel good to me. That half flush, by the way. Sometimes you kind of get like locked in. You kind of get tunnel visioned on a half flush, but you don't stop and realize that like the half flush is just my 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence. The half flush is sometimes just worth 2 Han. And that's not really like enough to write home about. All right, I did throw away a 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence, but also that 8-9 was my worst shape. So if we pull this one out with a clutch Riichi Pinfu, because I'm going where I can accept the most tiles, then I guess let bygones be bygones. Could have maybe speculated on it a little bit more. What could I have thrown? I could have thrown the 5 of characters. Yeah, I could have thrown the 5 of characters. It's not necessarily helping me accept anything right now. It's just a really versatile tile to have in my hand. So that was cool. I will say it did the Spurs game, the Knicks game really fricked me up. It really fricked me up because there's like a million gajillion timeouts that are called for commercials. There's a halftime show. There's like a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of pauses in the game. And so one of the pauses, the cast of Hamilton on Broadway sang the Schuyler Sisters, which is the song from Hamilton that's like, I'm looking for a mind at work, Angelica, Eliza. That's the song that they were saying. I'm gonna fold, right? I'm gonna try to stay in Tenpai to the best of my ability, but like overall, I'm folding. If Left Lord's gonna sumo, as is their right Lord pays out the dealer penalty. I still got a dealer seat coming up as well. I don't have to go sicko mode and try to win back my entire family fortune here. I can actually take it easy, and if Left Lord is gonna sumo like a 2 Han or a 3 Han hand, like that's absolutely okay for me as well. Just keeps the wheels of time spinning, and I'm okay with that. The less we repeat, the better. My Tame Impala parody of based on Riichi Mahjong strategy. 7 of bamboo still feels like a relatively safe tile. Anything else that looks safe to discard? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, we've genuinely run out of safe tiles. How many 3s are gone? 3 of them are gone? I think I could cut this. They're not waiting with a 2-3. They cut the 4 of bamboo. They could be waiting with a pair of the, They could be waiting with a pair of the 1s. That would really be a bummer. But the likelihood of that is not... I mean, it's still decently high, but it's not amazingly high. We see 2 out of the 4 copies of the 1 of characters. If I must, after this epic 3 of circles, or 3 of characters discard that I'm about to do, I probably do cut Southwind, right? They would have to be single tile Yorking it for the Southwind if they were to win off of it. So at least if we deal in with this, we don't give them the Yaku for prevalent wind. We don't give them the value for prevalent wind. Left Lord's got the Mandate of Heaven. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Riichi Sumo 7 pairs 2-door. Oh my god. They were Yorking. Oh my god. Wow. That's really greedy. It worked out for them. I guess they're in last place, so it's not that illegal. I don't think I would have called Riichi. If you don't call Riichi there, it's what? 7 pairs 2-door? It's greedy. I think you're not supposed to Riichi there, but I love calling Riichi there because it's fun. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like a fun thing to do. Me shoving another basketball player and then laughing at them for not retaliating. Oh my goodness. So they sang the Schuyler Sisters song, and then I was like, okay, Hamilton. And then I went to bed, and then last night in my dream was that I had to perform the Schuyler Sisters, like myself, and I had to memorize all the lyrics to the song. You want a revolution? I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. You know, I had to memorize all the lyrics. But this is the thing. It was a dream. So, like, I obviously don't know all the lyrics to the Schuyler Sisters. I don't even, not even close. I know like 2 lines maximum. So in my dream, it felt like I spent 3,000 years just repeating the lyrics to the Schuyler Sisters because I never got it right. Because obviously I can't. It's an impossibility for me to get it right. You know what? I'm just doomed. And so I woke up this morning feeling like I just sang the same song for like 7 hours deep in REM sleep. It was so messed up. It was genuinely so messed up. I woke up groggy because of a musical. It felt like, you know when Kakashi gets sucked into Itachi Uchiha's Sharingan Genjutsu? This is a Naruto reference for those of you that had your first kiss before the age of 18. And that might even be a lie for what I'm saying about myself. But anyway, this is a Naruto reference. Kakashi gets sucked into Itachi's Genjutsu, and then he's like, I'm going to stab you with a sword for 72 hours straight. And like it's an illusion, but Kakashi feels like as if it's actually real. I felt like I had to do that with the Schuyler Sisters. I genuinely, I was living it. All I was trying to do was like, I'm looking for a mind at work. And then I could never get further than that because I don't know the song. Like, it's a dream. Oh my god, it was so annoying. I was tilted because of my dream this morning. Am I gonna watch the rest of the series? Yeah, here's the thing that I've realized. Like, when I was working, so I was doing, like, for a long time, Yusong was doing, like, entertainment industry stuff. And when I was working as, like, a writer's assistant in like a writer's room, I realized I had nothing to talk to my coworkers about. And they were all, like, in the industry. And so they would talk about, oh, have you seen this show? Oh, what are your thoughts? Here are my thoughts. And I'd be like, haha, because I don't really know what's going on. And I don't really watch movies. Yusong, why did you want to be a writer then? I think it's possible to still want to tell stories without watching god-awful Hollywood slop. You know what I mean? But I think that to be in the industry, you probably have to be aware of all the other shows and IPs. I just hated doing it. I'm annoying, and I didn't want to do it. I was being an obstinate, what's a name that starts with O? Oh my god, I can't think of a single name that starts with Oliver. I was being an obstinate Oliver, and I genuinely did not want to do it. I think it's based. Looking back at it, I still think it's based. But also, I could have probably stood to watch a few more shows. Probably would have aided my professional development, but it's neither here nor there. It's all blood under the water, water under the bridge. Jesus, what a Freudian slip. What a very violent thing to say by accident. It's blood under the water. It's blood under the bridge. Hang on, I'm one tile away from 10 by. It's a perfect D-Shanten. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight stable to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we get to end on a double-sided weight. Now, hopefully, we get to end in a way where it's Pinfu, right? If we draw into a triplet, we can still end on a double-sided weight. Tanya. If we draw into a triplet here, I can still end on a double-sided weight. It just doesn't give us Pinfu, right? So our nut draw is 6 of bamboo. That's Riichi, Pinfu, All Simples, Dora. That is a banger of a hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would even chi into the 6 of bamboo to help guarantee that our hand is valid. All Simples, 1 Dora is fine. It's a game of inches right now, and I would very much like to win. Or let's not get ahead of ourselves. Get second place, as is my lot in life. I was literally just talking about something, and I have no idea what I was talking about. Riichi, Pinfu, All Simples, 1 Dora. I mean, you gotta YOLO send it. Hey, who needs to talk when we got good tiles that we're cruising on? I was literally talking about something. Dream Logic, Tilted by Hamilton, musical. Oh my god, I forgot everything. I just completely lost my train of thought, and that's okay. Sometimes it's gonna happen. How does this hand improve? Sumo on the red 5. That's kind of the only way that it can improve. There was a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence somewhere in this hand, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh my god. That feels illegal. And you know what? I'm going to take this sumo. That feels illegal across Lord. I don't know if it's right. Oh my effing god, I hit 2 Oradora. This is a Hanemon. Oh my. Do not get ahead of yourselves. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. This seems good right now, doesn't it? It seems good right now. But do you think in the last 14 games, I haven't been in a situation like this? Do you think I've never been in the lead only to watch it slip through my fingers? You're so wrong if you think that hasn't happened. How long has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It has been 14. Holy moly. What a pull right there. Just talking Hamilton. It's a basketball musical dream. Hollywood stuff. Oh yeah. I realized that like here's why I want to watch the rest of the series. You kind of need things to talk to other people about. Like you just need to share some sort of like cultural capital. It's like a culture. You need to just have something that you can be like. It's so cheesy because the way I make fun of like normal workplace conversations is like the way I make fun of trying to be normal is by saying things like, did you see the game last night? But unironically, did you see the game last night meta? Like, I'm not going to say it's like the most deep human connection that you could achieve. It's not like you ask someone, did you watch the game last night? And then you just inch closer and closer to that person until you eventually just start full on making out. Like that's never going to happen. Maybe it's probably happened once, but like, you know, that's not why I'm trying to engage culturally. It's just, it's nice to be able to be like, oh, I guess a lot of people saw what was happening. I also saw what was happening. Yusong can participate. You know what I mean? So it's not bad. It's genuinely not bad. This hand is weird. I kind of want it to be 4 concealed triplets. I know that's a literal Yakuman with extremely low odds of success, but like, I don't really know how to play it otherwise. Ooh, okay, we kind of picked wrong there, but I was thinking the red 5 was already gone. I don't really want to chase after the red 5. Could have kept it to try to accept a 4 of bamboo. That's okay. Something nice that could happen here is us drawing into the 7 of circles. 7 of circles, and we can play this hand Riichi poopy stinky diaper, as in Riichi nothing, right? If I draw into 7 of circles, it's fine. Like, it ends us in a perfect D-Shanten. Again, the aforementioned, okay, this happened. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega chunks. So, no matter what, if we get to call Riichi, we at least get to end on a double-sided weight. And I would love to stop Left Lord from being able to repeat a gazillion, bajillion times in the dealer seat. I might even call the world's most reckless pawn right now. Call me a support player for Los Ratones, the way I might get a little reckless. I might just try to get into tempo. My hand is so giga not valuable that even though it's low odds, I kind of just want to yoink this hand away from someone else at the table. And you'll notice, despite my rat-like behavior, despite the fact that I just want to yoink this hand away, It's not bad, folks. It's Riichi nothing. It's Riichi poopy stinky diaper, but it is decent odds. I don't have to call Riichi here. I genuinely don't. South 3, Riichi decision. But it's not bad. It might bully other people into folding, and us getting into the dealer seat would be awesome. Like, once we get into the dealer seat, I might just be able to fold from the start, like I'm a Leve song. I might just be able to fold wholesale and still get first. Having my Riichi get chased when I see 0 copies of the Dora is quite literally my worst nightmare. Like, that's literally what I least wanted to happen. Right, Lord, if you win the game because of this... Oh my god, that was terrifying. The new Dora is 8 of... Oh my god. The new Dora is 8 of bamboo. So if they had like a 7-8-9, suddenly it's like so valuable. Or worse, if they had like a pure double sequence, a 7-7-8-8-9-9. Okay, South went a little bit spicy there, but I guess one of them had already been discarded, so I feel okay about that. Us just going into exhaustive draw? Oh my god, I don't deserve this. I do not deserve this. This is also all simples. It's Riichi Sumo all simples. Disgusting Oradora, by the way. If someone had a pair of the South wins, holy moly. We could still lose this one. I'm not joking. We could still lose this one. Someone could get a Yakuman. Hang on. So if Left Lord or a Cross Lord sumos a... I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm just 1 tile away from Tenpai. I was going to start folding, but like... Sometimes you can't. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Would I call Riichi here? Lamau, yes. Like, why not? Like, if I draw into a 3 of bamboo, yes, I would absolutely call Riichi. I don't think that Right Lord's allowed to fold, and this is such a playable hand. This is genuinely such a playable hand. The only world where I open my hand is for the White Dragon. I can't really open up my hand for anything else. There's a mixed triple sequence in this hand, maybe on a 5-6-7, but it's just not worth it. 7 of circles, okay. We at least know that you're not into it. I'm gonna call. I'm literally just gonna call Riichi. The best. If we win this round, we win the game. I know. I genuinely can't believe it. I honestly think they're gonna disconnect my Wi-Fi before it happens, and then punish me for leaving a ranked game or something. Like I don't believe that I'm in this situation. I need someone to pinch me. I need someone. This is unreal. This is Unreal Engine 4. I can't believe what's happening. So I might watch the rest of the series just to be like, whoa, wasn't it nuts when one player like kicked the shoes of another player? I don't know. Like, obviously, I haven't watched enough basketball to know what exciting things could happen, but it's cool. Like, sometimes when someone makes a 3-pointer, it feels very satisfying for some reason, even though I literally, what achievement did I just get? Even though I literally had nothing to do with it. And it's kind of amazing because a lot of the players, like, how old is Wemby's age? He's 22. That is, like, unfathomable. So I also, like, your brain isn't even fully developed at that point. I honestly, hearing that he's 22 makes me think I should have tried harder to grow taller. I don't know. I should have been drinking more milk or something. I should have tried a little bit harder to get a little bit taller. Okay, hang on. First things first. I'm the realist. What achievement did I just get? So if you click, I don't know if you know this, but if you click this symbol, there's achievements in the game, and then some of the achievements give you like tablecloths and stuff. How do I get this one? Achieve master in 3-player ranked room. Oh, okay. So that might happen. And then aren't there other there's other like free ass cosmetics that you can get. Yeah. There's a lot of good tablecloths and stuff. What did I just get? 4 seasons, unstoppable. Complete 3. Oh, this is just a participation one. Is there like a platinum version of this? There isn't. Complete 1 casual match? Okay, well, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Achieve Sanbaimon 10 times in ranked room. Okay, that's sad that hasn't happened yet. What else haven't I done? Win 3rd place 50 times in 3-player ranked. Okay, a lot of these are 3-player as well. Yeah, a lot of these are 3-player based Andes. Complete 3,000 Hanchan games in ranked room. Didn't I just do that? Didn't I literally just do that? Why does it say 2690? I don't know. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. And 4-player ranked room. Are these different somehow? 1,000 East games. Oh, and then these are just South games. Oh, so they're like different. Okay. Get me in those logs, me when I'm a termite. First of all, Maka spit on me. I thought I played pretty well. I'm bricked up right now. That's an S. That's huge. Like, yeah, it's amazing how young some of the players are, too. Because, like, that much fame and stardom and money and, like, that would, like, ruin me. That would genuinely ruin me. Thanks for the Twitch Primes, by the way. No, I you know. Riichi, the Riichi isn't necessarily even correct here, but it is the better decision. Okay, what am I talking about? It's not correct. So, I'm also gaming right now. Was this Riichi correct? It's so arguable here. It's genuinely so arguable. I could have folded this hand. I'm not even joking. But, like, nothing even looks good to fold with. Maybe 3 of characters, 2 of characters if someone else calls Riichi. And I just like the idea of stopping the game dead in its tracks. So was this con correct? Yeah, because they definitely don't want to discard the 6. Did you chase it something better? This is nasty work. Single out Yorkin for the door is genuinely nasty work, but I appreciate that. You're in last place. You want to get back into this game. So we genuinely got lucky here. How did they like the Riichi? They love the Riichi. South 3 Riichi decision. Okay, they loved it. I was popping the F off this game. I genuinely popped the frick off this game. I dealt in East 3 because it was unequivocally correct, by the way. Played that hand like an S. And then East 1, repeat 1. No white DZ pawn. The first pawn is the deepest, but also check this out. Okay, pawn is still like overwhelmingly correct. If you round up and you round down, it's 40 to 60. And at that point, it's basically 50-50. I can feel my statistics teacher in college just like shiver. You know what I mean? Like somewhere in the world, my statistics teacher just like sneezed and they didn't know why. But like it's because I clearly didn't learn anything. This I think is defensible. At least it's 40 to 60, 36 to 63. At least it's that, you know. I don't know. I don't hate this decision. I genuinely don't hate this decision. My hand is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 shapes. I suppose 4 shapes isn't terrible. It's easy to get a 5th shape off of this or off of this. And then this hand blossomed into something beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. This blossomed into something beautiful. Oh, it worked. It worked so well. Folks, I can't believe it either. Someone pinched me. Like this is... We even got a cool cat because we ended above 50,000 points. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even thinking about that because I don't think about what it's like to win anymore. I just don't. Oh my god. It's gonna do it for today's video, folks. Huge, genuinely huge. We're so back. If you can sense that I still can't believe it. I haven't played a lot of Mahjong where we've gotten a dub lately, so I'm sure this will sink in like 72 hours from now when I'm having another stress stream about Hamilton. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the Zhong, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps me out such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me on the Patreon. It means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.